Okay, let's look at the homework 1, number 19. All right, so we have a quadratic function given, and we want to find these expressions. All right, so let's do that. All right, so first let's do part A, f of x plus h. All right, so every time we see x, we put quantity x plus h. All right, so this is going to be equal to, right? So you have 6, right? Now I see x here, so you have x plus h squared, right? Minus 7, right? Now see x, so we put quantity x plus h, right? Then you have a last term, it's plus 5, right? So I'm going to go ahead and multiply it out. So this is going to be equal to, right, 6. Right, if you do x plus h squared would be x squared plus, right, 2xh, so 2xh plus h squared. Right, note that when I'm, you've probably seen it, but I'm just using when you have quantity a plus b squared is simply a squared plus 2ab plus b squared, right? I'm pretty sure you have seen this before, right? So that's that, and a minus, right? So you have, so negative 7 is distributed to x, it's a negative 7x, and distribute the negative 7 to h, so you have negative 7h, right? And then you have plus 5, right? And the last step is I would distribute 6 to all three terms. So 6 times x squared would be 6x squared. And 6 times 2xh would be plus 12xh. And 6 to h squared, so plus 6h squared, right? Then you just have to write down negative 7x, negative minus 7h plus 5, right? So let's type it in. All right, then let's see. Part A was 6. 6x squared plus 12xh plus 6h squared minus 7x minus 7h plus 5. All right, let's see this is correct. Check the answer. All right, so we got that. All right, so let's do part B. All right, going back to the paper. All right, so f of x we already found up here. So part A. All right, so I'm gonna just copy that. So this is just 6x squared plus 12xh plus 6h squared, right, minus 7x minus 7h plus 5. Right, so this is just f of x plus h. So we have to subtract f of x, which is the original function. So you have just a 6x squared minus 7x plus 5. All right. Then look for something in common. You can see that the 6x squared right here cancel with 6x squared. All right. And you have a negative 7x minus negative 7x. Same thing. And there's a 5 minus 5. So they all cancel out. Right? So what's left is 12xh plus 6h squared minus 7h. Right? So those are the terms left. Right? So let's type it in. Okay, the answer was 12xh plus 6h squared minus 7h. Alright, so let's check the answer. Alright, so we got that. Alright, then last one, so difference quotient. So let's do that. Alright, so the numerator is the same thing as part B, so I'm going to just put that in. So this is going to be equal to, alright, so it's going to be 12xh plus 6h squared minus 7h all over h. Alright. So you can see that all three terms have h in it. So I'm gonna factor h out. Right? So I'm gonna factor h out here. So what's left is 12x, 12x from the first term. Right? Factor h out from 6h squared would be just 6h left over. And a negative 7h, so take a factor h out, so it's going to be negative 7. Right? And divide this whole thing by h. Right? So h divided by h is 1, so we can cancel those out. And what's left is simply 12x plus 6h minus 7. Alright, so that's that. Alright, so let's type it in. Alright, the answer was 12x plus 6h minus 7. Alright, so let's check the answer. Alright, so we got that. Alright, that's it. I hope that this was clear.